Hey guys, Yujin here. Today we're going on the sandwich tour. We're gonna go on 3 stops. I'm gonna be very full, but it will be a 2-hour tour and it's a windy day here in New York City. So let's go. I booked this New York City sandwich tour back in January and then we got snowed in twice. So I had to push it out. It was so cold, but now I'm so happy that I had a chance to finally make it happen. 3 stops, lots of sandwich, carbs, friends, and just a good time on the weekend. But as you'll see, my sandwich tour gets disrupted because a 10-minute work call turns into a full-on 45-minute session. Let me show you what happened and we'll come back to the question at the end on what makes a sandwich. Look at this, our first stop. The name of the restaurant is A Road in Italy. Let's go check it out. Come. What are these? Ooh.
Honestly, I don't know.
$3.49. Wait, $4.99. Please.
Yeah.
I like the motion. That's very nicely portioned. All right, let's take a bite of this beauty. This pork shoulder, and then some mozzarella smoked with tomatoes, right? Right? Do you remember? Sunburnt tomatoes. I'm gonna take a bite of this bun. Awesome, thank you. Taking my bag that I've not finished into our next one. Yeah. We had this philosophical debate. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. We had this philosophical debate about what is a sandwich. The consensus on this one was yes, but then what about a hot dog or a hamburger? So we're about to continue on this debate in our next few stops. Hen House, New York City. It's a menu.
I thought that was good. Like
Fatouche. I do love those fatouche. So the next one we're having, something like this, and the debate's going to be around, is that a sandwich? But before we get there, we're gonna have a drink. Let's go not miss the crowd and head along. So here we are at our next spot, and they have some non-alcoholic options too. Or at least that's what our guide has told us. Come in. Day drinking. Cider. Take a, ooh, whoa, hold on. Wow, look at that.
Once you get a half, yeah.
Okay, number 2. This is another sandwich slash hamburger, but we're gonna have some chicken inside. This is a spicy peri-peri sauce. And with my hands, I'm gonna slowly open and unpack what's inside. Yeah. Take a little piece. We're gonna only have half because it is gonna be a big full day. But look at that. Yes. Should I take a bite? Okay, I'll take a bite. Hold on. I'll be very quick. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is huge, so I'm gonna take the smaller piece. Oh, look at that crunch. All right, the Korean in me is asking for more spice.
That's the
Juicy, crunchy. To me, this is still a sandwich. It's shaped more like a burger. All right, to be continued. Sometimes I do get questions asked around how do I manage something demanding with life? You just gotta integrate it and be okay that sometimes there is no clear line, but these are non-traditional weekends where I do like to protect my weekends typically. I think the hardest part of this job is actually not the hours, but the unpredictable nature. I don't know where I'm gonna be next week, 2 weeks out. I don't know how I'm going to spend my time. It's really hard to plan my life, but the unpredictable nature is what also keeps me excited and keep going. I just need to be better at disassociating myself with work, and I'm getting better, but yes, today was not a great day, as you'll see in the video, but what's gotta get done needs to be done. It was half a sandwich tour, but still a very good day and a lot of wind right now. All right, also some tragic memory here. Come on, this is where my childhood died. Come on. I got very good at math though, you know, that's the one good part. And Annie's Deli. This is our final and last stop, and the biggest debate is a pho-style sandwich. It's like a little wrap. It's very small. Okay, so I'm a little sad because I got behind the group. Oh, hi! Yes, I didn't get the full sandwich tour, but I still had a great time with my friends, a good debrief, and got a little bit of work in. So we'll still like to call it a decent weekend. On the right side, actually missing the last part of the tour, is what made me question and think about the tour guide's philosophy on what is a sandwich. I am back in my room and we're now going to eat sandwiches. I had a call for 45 minutes. I thought it was gonna be just 10 minutes, but my friend took notes for me and we have this sandwich that my friend said were the best. So let me show you guys real quick. Wow, I'm gonna bring in some lights. So the tour guide explained this as a pho in a wrap. And because I am a true pho lover, this is gonna be fantastic. Thank goodness it's 4 p.m. So this will be my meal for the rest of the night. I like to just feel these carbs. The spinach wrap like reminds me a lot of what I used to have in college. Okay, yeah, this has got to be my favorite too. Maybe because I'm also Asian, I'm just more used to the Asian flavors. I'm also surprised that they call this a sandwich. A wrap, to me, isn't really a sandwich. While I like the flavors, I think they could have gotten lighter on the sauce. Do you see it dripping? I thought I was going to be really full to finish this, but I think I could. But maybe I should save it for tomorrow. What I liked about this tour is that I had 3 sandwiches and also had a great time with my friends. But more importantly, I thought about what makes a sandwich. So the question that our tour guide threw at the end was, how do you define a sandwich? This was how he defined it. You gotta have carbs. That is very important, and carbs is love for me. And the second rule is that everything has to be eaten together, not like a salad and a piece of bread on the side. And last but not least, I had my friend take some notes while I was gone. The ingredients need to be cooked separately. So for instance, the buns on the side and all the ingredients that go inside with cheese topped at the end. I still remember as a kid reading about how sandwich was started when an English gentleman who loved gambling, playing cards, didn't have time to eat, decided to slap some bread, something like this, cheese, tomatoes, and beef together to take a bite and save time. Since then, sandwich has definitely evolved, as we can just see from today. I asked you guys whether you think hot dog is a sandwich. Surprisingly, it was a 50-50 split. I'm gonna go no, but feel free to disagree. As long as there are carbs. For me, avocado is essential. So even an open-faced avocado toast, to me, is a sandwich. A lot of people in the tour disagreed, controversial, but it is my go-to. I will call it a sandwich. But apart from what a sandwich actually means, the bigger takeaway for me is just showing up. I know this tour could have been canceled, or I may have actually not even started if my call had started earlier. I showed up with whatever enthusiasm I could bring, and it was still very much worth it. I also saw that you all voted for the 80 career tats into 8 minutes. It's on the way. I have another flight booked, and I'll take it in another location that will not be as cold. Take a guess, and remember to come back to my next video topic on...
Let's go! It's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man. Let's get it going. I wanna be the greatest. Energy is overflowing. I know I'm stoking the fire. My desire's taking over.